Youth unemployment has been a problem in this country for well over a decade, in good years and in bad. And what we have to do is sort out all of the things that help young people get back into work.
One in 5 16 to 24-year-olds, 965,000 of them, are now out of work. And this summer's school leavers and new graduates will be joining the toughest labour market for a generation.
There is a case here that's put to me all the time by business, which is, look, we've got a skills gap here. Frankly, there are lots of unemployed British people, but they just can't do the job. We need these migrants, otherwise we can't exist, we can't make anything.
Well, first of all, let's not blame the migrants. We're not in that game at all. Secondly, there are things you can measure. Ian Duncan-Smith said a few days ago, 2 million extra jobs created in 4 years of growth, half of them went to foreigners. Now, that's not the foreigners' fault. It is, as you say, the failure to produce British skills. But if you have an open door, effectively, for literally millions of immigrants, which employer is going to spend his money training a Brit? Of course they won't. You can take them off the shelf, they will work for less, they will stay with you because their work permit depends on it. It's the easy option, and of course employers will take, they won't admit it, but of course that's the option they'll take.
Well, why would I employ Sir Andrew Green, who can't fix a plug, when I can employ a Polish chap who comes in and does it very nicely for half the price?
That's a good point. Let me respond to that. So we had job creation in this country, which mainly went to immigrants. Now, this is not surprising, because population growth was mainly due to migration. The numbers you should look at is the percentage of hires, which goes to immigrants, and that is to the proportion of immigrants in this country. It's about 14%. So to suggest that the fact that the largest number of jobs went to immigrants, which were created, is a fallacy, because yes, but population has been due to immigration. Of course, they take the new jobs.
Yeah, I mean with great respect, Professor. With great respect. I mean, that is. We need a bit of common sense.
The number you want to look at is the percentage of new hires which fall to immigrants, and that is about 14%.
I'll tell you another number.
Don't want to look at.
Let me tell you another number I want to look at. That is the impact of all this on our population. If we continue at this rate, whatever the economic arguments, whatever this employer or that employer wants, if we continue at the present level, our population will hit 70 million in 20 years' time. That's a racing certainty.
You feel so lazy, you don't feel like there's a reason to wake up in the morning, because at the end of the day, you're waking up to the same old boring life. I want to work, I want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and come home at sometimes 7 and 8 o'clock at night. I put my feet up, have a cup of coffee or tea and feel just that really nice knackered that you've worked for that day, you've worked for your wage at the end of the week, that when you got your bank account and put your card in, press the balance button, you're actually going to see a wage that you've worked for, and it'll make your heart feel warmer. I've been unemployed now since I was 18 years old, just before I had my first daughter. What other options are out there for me?
I've been out of work now since, what, 08? 08 now, fucking have 3 years already. Wow. 21 year old, man, I've done what? I did 3 years at college. For what? The Leeds is bad. You go in there, yeah, you look at all them machines, yeah. I phoned for a job the other day, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I got
you're
told
overqualified.
I'm overqualified.
I was there when they phoned you.
How can you be overqualified for a job?
Putting the squeeze on the younger generation, and it doesn't matter what managing directors of small businesses say, or academics or politicians, most of whom are in the baby boomer generation. The fact is that they are not supporting policies, despite their rhetoric, because they want their house prices to still be really high. They like their pensions. They do everything they can to preserve those, and basically they're running off with an awful lot of the money that would traditionally have transferred down to young